You got Dimebag Tag, and you're listening to Backstage Access, where the real show begins.
Hey, this is Chris with Backstage Access, and we are super stoked to be here with Rita Haney, who is going to fill us in on everything that we need to know about this year's Dime Bash All-Star Jam. First of all, thank you for taking the time to chat with us and kind of fill us in on everything that's going on this year with Dime Bash. But before we talk about this year, I kind of wanted to just pick your brain a little and see if you could kind of fill us in on how the very first Dime Bash kind of came together.
The very first one we did was in 2006 at NAMM. And it just, Daryl was killed in December of 2004, and we had NAMM in that 2005 year. But it was just, that was so chaotic. And,
right.
Trying to get everything done that we had planned, and he wasn't there. And, nobody even thought about doing anything then. And, a really good friend of mine, Nancy Sell, approached me for NAMM that next year. And she goes, hey, what would you think if we do a jam for Daryl? And we can, do whatever you want with the proceeds, whatever. So that's kind of how it came about. And then from then on, it's, we've done, I think, the Ozfest that happened in Frisco, Texas in 2008. We also have another event under our charity thing called Ride for Dime that's annual in Dallas. And it actually worked out great to do it around NAMM time, just because you have so many people that come in for NAMM. They're already here, they're available.
Sure.
You're not paying all these expenses for travel and hotels and flights and paying a band. So everybody just, I don't know, the vibe's good. People come in, they're already kind of party mode for NAMM, and then, we just know how to throw a good party.
So tell us a little bit about what's in store for this year's All-Star Jam.
What's funny is I still haven't announced the lineup on it yet, and we're supposed to do another press release, but I got a thing today saying that tickets were sold out, but I checked, and I think there's still just under 200 left available right now. So I'm still contemplating, do I announce even the lineup? I kind of like knowing we could sell out without saying who's going to even be there. So
right, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's good to finally build that reputation that people know it's a good time and that they come just to support Daryl, no matter who's playing, kind of, aspect. But,
right.
But we're doing the barbecue again. We did that last year. It went off really well. We had a blast doing it. So that means, Girl and I get there at 7 a.m., fire up the smokers, and he cooked all day for 14 hours, and then we serve, barbecue at midnight, and he also jammed a couple songs. So it's an all-day thing. Like, once we're there, we don't leave. You can't leave it unattended.
Right.
Because you got to baste and spray everything about every hour. So it's a long day, but fun,
So tell us a little bit about the charity and how you kind of got connected with that.
There was a group of friends that used to do the DamagePlan.net site, put together the first Ride for Dime. And I just took it over, I think it was, 2016 that I took it and brought it into the estate and started handling it. But prior to that, it was just fans, putting it together in Dallas for Ride for Dime. And I was doing Dime Bash separately, and now I've kind of merged the two because the Ride for Dime is a registered 501c3. So we are an actual charity, but we distribute, yearly to a few different charities. It just kind of depends on what we pick that year. 3 being Daryl's favorite number, we usually try to include 3, at least a military, animal, and music.
Okay.
So it pretty much we support music education. This year, we haven't really settled exactly on since it's right at the first of the year, on what we're going to donate to, because we're looking into trying to set up a few scholarships like at MI and, something like that where we know it's going exactly for the music education. Because, a lot of times, like some of the places that we've donated in the past, they wind up like VH1 has tons of instruments and no teachers, or vice versa. You have teaching but no, so we want to know that if we're hitting somebody directly and benefiting them instead of not really knowing where our funds are going.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. You want to know where it's going, and that the people you want to benefit from it are getting direct help from your organization.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and then we do several animal rescues, no-kill, shelters, that type of thing too. And so I think I really hadn't pinpointed who. So this year it's pretty much it's music education and animal rescues is what we're focusing on at the moment.
Awesome. Did you think that the bash would keep going for all these years? Did you foresee it being an annual type thing?
No. And it's funny, like the last, since I've been doing it by myself, or I kind of came out of the fog and took it on myself. I really love doing it, but it's a lot of work for one person.
I would imagine, yeah.
I get picky enough. Like my favorite part is putting the whole set list together, picking all the songs, and then going, it'd be great on this song. Oh, and let's throw them combination in here with this person. I love getting to pick all the members, because like we have over 70 players this year, and the set list, if I'm not mistaken, I just timed it out last night, is 2.5 hours long, but then I had to put some, a few minutes in between each drummer change, because we have like 15 drummers playing. So,
sure.
So you're hitting right about 3 hours and 3 minutes. I was like, of course there's all those threes in there. But it's going to be a good one. It'll move real quick. We got some really good parts, that'll slow down. Like, Lita Ford and her whole band are playing. The guys in Prong, Bad Wolves are doing a couple songs, which their whole band. So it kind of helps, like right in the middle, that somebody's got their whole band, and I'm not piecing together, different musicians. But to me, the different musician collaborations is best,
Right. Yeah, that kind of makes it the special event that it is.
Yeah, like we've even got, Outlaw Country. Cody Jinks is coming in to do one of the songs off of Rebel Meets Rebel, which, a lot of people don't know that record that the guys did with David Allan Coe. And so it's kind of cool, to bring in a little outlaw country and with some heavy metal, And then, like I said, you've got Lita Ford doing, the duet that she did with Ozzy, Close My Eyes Forever, where you get to slow it down some. So it's gonna be fun,
And it's a good overall positive vibe, and everybody's enjoying themselves, and it's there to honor Daryl as well. And what do you think he would think of all of this, all these rides and the All-Star Jam?
Dude, he would have such a blast. We used to have this club for a little while in Texas, and I was always putting together like little jam things there, and he would come in, and sometimes during the week, if I'd have a band cancel or whatever, he'd put together like him and a couple of friends, and they'd come in and do a set of, just cover songs and stuff, all for fun. So he was always all about that, and that was the one thing, Pantera was known for, was sharing their stage. They always brought someone out, whoever could fill from the sides of the stage and sing backups on, Walk or This Love, or, they were always all about that, not so much about, it's our show, we got to do it perfect, whatever. That's
right.
What made it special was, having all the weird little unexpected, jams from whoever popped up on the side of the stage.
Cool, and it's going to be awesome.
He was totally about, the word unity, bringing everybody together and just making sure it was a damn good time always.
And I think that what you're doing with the Dime Bash is doing that. It's a perfect way to honor him, the music, and it's all for a good cause. So we're so excited that we get to share a little bit of it with everybody. Tell us a little bit about Dime Vision, because I know Volume 2 is available now, and kind of what was your process? Because you must have so many photos, so much music, so much to go through. What did you do to kind of narrow it down to pick what's going to be included? How the heck did that happen?
It's just sitting around, taking some time and watching the videotapes. between me and Bobby Tong, when you're just and it's time consuming, and then of course you sit, you watch everything, you laugh, you have drinks, you remember so much stuff, but
Sure.
You just pull clips as you're going through, and you just slowly catalog through the year, and there's tons of footage that hadn't been watched still. Still cataloging. There's still a Pantera 4 that's cataloged that we need to get to. That was planned last year, but with Vinny passing unexpectedly, that got put on hold, and everybody's trying to come out of the fog from that and get back to their normal day-to-days, and but we'll get to it. We're already pulled footage and cataloged for the next Don Vision as well.
Okay, very cool.
And then, like I said, 4. But it's just really sitting around and watching videotape, pulling it as you see stuff.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Rita. I know that your schedule was super busy, and we appreciate you taking the time to fill us in on everything that's going on with this absolutely awesome event. And I hope that everybody shows up, has a great time. I hope that it goes off without a hitch for you, so that you're not running around like crazy mode, although I'm sure you will be, but I hope it's good for you on that respect.
That's kind of our motto. It's all about having a good time. There's no drama. You're supposed to have fun when you come. So whatever happens, happens, and what doesn't, doesn't.
Awesome.
Don't sweat the small stuff kind of thing. So.
Absolutely.
Thank you. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to, promote us and help us with this.
Absolutely.
Spot! Whoa! What are you talking about? What are you talking about?